My name is Viljoen. I'm from Benoni, South Africa, and I'm here to show you a simple and easy piece of Windows software that will change your business profitability in the next few months. Let me not talk too much and go and show you directly what's what. On the screen you see the desktop icon for the program Price for Profit. So I'm going to go and click, double left click on it, and that will open the program for us. As I said, fairly small, easy and simple to use piece of software. So this program opens up, and the Price for Profit program have 6 menus. And before we do anything else, go over and look at the settings section and then start from there. So settings first, left click. Settings comes up and asks you anything about your business, things like your business name, your business address, telephone number, your business email address, plus all the information regarding your emails, as the software sends emails from inside the software, will send out your invoices directly from here. So as you can see, I haven't changed that yet, but once you've done and fill all the information in, you can just go and click on the save button there. Right. Jumping over from settings now and going over into the calculation part, and the calculation part saves every hourly rate or every rate or project rate that you use, saves it for you. So you can set up multiple rates, and you can set up rates for yourself and for employees inside your program. Right. So let's go and have a look. Click on New. And New comes up and asks me the 3 sections that we're working with. That will be in the embroidery industry, in the sewing, crafts, internet marketing, quilting industry. We only work with 2 columns, column 1 and 2. So the first one is in column 1. We're going to work on hours. So it starts off as if I was working for a boss, 8 hours per week, Monday to Friday job. So that's 5 days a week. And then the number of weeks in a month, 4 weeks in a month, and 11 months in a year. I'd like to take leave for the 12th month. Right. Then annual salary. I'm going to start with the annual salary of 50,000, and I'll show you why, because some people might make it bigger. This stage, I'm going to cover overheads and expenses as well. Direct cost in my case will be 24,000, which is mostly my internet connection, and a few extra bits and pieces. That's the part that we have there. Overhead cost, 20,000 Rand per month, so that is 240,000 per year. And then we're going to go over into annual profit, and I would like to make a profit of at least 3,000 Rand a month, so that's 36,000 Rand per year. So whether I make it per month or whether I don't make it per month, I would like to have at the end of the 12-month period 36,000 Rand profit for this year. Once I've calculated that, for the ladies or gents with embroidery machines, go and look at your manual and change your embroidery machine speed. And let's say our speed that we can work with is 650 stitches per minute. So therefore we put in 650. And at this stage I've got all my rates immediately calculated for me. The only thing I have to do is go and save this. And I'm going to go and save it, and let's call it JACQUI, Jackie's embroidery. Okay, and Jackie's embroidery rate, it's fine, and I'm just going to say save. Calculation was saved, and I can go back immediately. It's moved over and it's saved it for me in my calculation section. So if I want to use that rate now, I just go and double click on that rate. It will open it up for me. I can go and do changes for it, and I will save it again as the same name. So at this stage that is fine for me. I'm not going to do much more. Now let's jump over to step number 2. In step number 2, we're going to work with what do we have to sell, what is our products. Now our products, in this case, I've got a wraparound skirt that I'm going to take, and I'm going to double click on it, standing on the side, a wraparound skirt, double click. It will take it and put it over for me in the list of services that I have here. If I click on the drop-down list, you'll see in the drop-down list I've got things like website development and Facebook fan pages, just to give you an idea of what you can do with it. If I click on Facebook fan pages, it will change and say create a Facebook fan page for me, and that means it. So really, the software caters for every industry where you sell time. In other words, where you get paid by the hour. And you can set up, and we'll have a look just now on the standard hours, but you can really go and set up the thing for you to run every little bit of your business and have it there, and you'll never make a mistake with it again in life. So, right, so we've got that, it's done. We've got our wraparound skirt for this customer that we're going to work with. We're going to add a 13,500 stitches digitizing for a design that she wants onto the wraparound. We're going to add that to it. Plus we're going to add the stitches for her onto the skirt, so that is 13.5k that we put into the number of stitches for the design. Then we're going to go down our list and we're going to have a look and say it's delicate fabric. No, it's not on delicate fabric. It is similar as above above a pocket. So I'm just going to go and add that. So in my section now on the right hand side, I've got a wraparound skirt, I've got digitizing for a design, and I've got the embroidery of that design just above the pocket. So that's all done. I can now jump over into step number 3. So in step number 3, the only thing that I do is I select my customer. In this case, I've only got one customer in here. If I've got more than one customer, I can go, but I can also go and add a customer here. So we can click and say I want to add a new customer. You can add the details of the new customer. Compulsory fields is the email address as well as the first name of the customer. That's the information that is required, and you can go and save it. I'm not going to go and save now. Let's go and say I'm going to use this customer and say create invoice for me, and it immediately goes and picks up the information from what I've had in my in my services in section number 2. Picks all that information up. Let me go and change my price from dollars to rand. So that's the first thing. I'm going to change that South African rand. You can see all the currencies that is there. That's all the information. I'm just going to put the subject in. That is a skirt with a digitizing design and embroidery. Okay, and that is my skirt. And if I want to put, I can put more information in my description field, like what fabric, what is all the information. That's it. What is the thread colors and all that. That's the information that's there. And immediately when I'm done, I can go and send this out to the client, or I can just go and save it. I'll rather go and save it, and once I've saved it, you'll see the pop-up screen disappears. But if I go over to my invoices, that skirt, digitizing and embroidery, now will be there. So I can pick it up under invoices, double click on it, and I can now click on send, and it will send this invoice out to my client. While I'm invoices, you can see also that there's white sections and there's a green section. The green section will show you immediately once the invoice has been paid and you've marked it as paid, that little line will become green. The white lines will show you the invoices that has not been paid. So this, at the same time, the program saves you the effort of looking for which invoices that you've done for the month that have been paid and have not been paid. So that also manage that section for you. And then if we go back to the services side, in the services side you can go and set up each service as a main category, and you can add subcategories to it. So if I can show you quickly, I've got skirts there, website development, there's website charges per page, 1 hour and 88, 1 hour, 1.8 hours per page. So that was just a rate that we've put in there. Facebook fan pages. Creating a Facebook fan page is 3 hours and 3.6 hours. That is the standard rate for it. So you can go and add anything at the top, and you can add anything inside the category. You can manage your complete business from one point. And that was why we created the software, so that with ease you can manage your complete business and make sure that you don't make a loss in 2013 and onwards. Because I'm telling you, if you make a mistake, you can undercharge your customers, and that's something that you don't want to do. Right, I want to thank you for spending time with me. The only thing that you have to do now is basically go down and click on the Buy Now button. And the software will be delivered for you in a zip file. You can go and install it and start setting up your software. There's also a very nice PDF file that shows you all the things that you need to fill in. Plus we have a backup support system that if you need something. Remember, I'm in South Africa, so time might be a bit of a problem, but we will answer you within 24 hours. Thank you very much. Go now to the bottom, click on the Buy Now button, and make your software work for you in 2013. Thank you very much.